some minnows. Got this local stream here, and wow, that's a lot. We got bait, boys. Catching bait on rod and reel is definitely fun, but when you don't have the time or the extra funds, or you don't want to spend the extra funds to buy the bait, it's a lot quicker to just catch it, as long as you have a good stream. And this stream I've been baiting for, I don't know, 10 years now, something like that, and it's always produced. I don't bait it a lot because I feel like if I bait it a lot, I'm not gonna have the bait, so I bait it probably 10 times a year, if that, and then catch bait out of it 10 times a year, because every time I bait it, I catch bait. When I say baited, I mean obviously baiting the minnow trap, and it's always loaded with mama chogs, as you just saw. So now I'm gonna get to the next step of what I do. I take these home, I separate the smalls, mediums, and larges into 3 different containers with an aerator in each one. That way the bait stays alive for weeks, as long as you feed them. Months, I mean potentially years really, if you fed them and kept them alive that long. But anyway, that way I'll have bait for the next couple weeks for any type of species I want, really. I have, like I said, I have a few giant, like jumbo mama chogs, a whole bunch of mediums, and a whole bunch of smalls. So it's super productive if you guys can get out there and catch your own bait. This is my point in all this. But yeah, let me get these sorted, and then we're gonna get to fishing. Sorry for the bad audio quality here. The wind is horrendous, but nevertheless, we are here, Jones Road, Big Gunpowder River. And I've heard some things within the last 2 days, what I've been after is finally working its way up into this stream. So, the CRAPPIE Run has started officially. I've seen pictures, so it's proof. I can't wait to get down here. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this for freaking about a year. Since this time last year, I've been waiting for it, so I'm super excited. Supposedly some big yellow perch is still in here. The white perch have started moving in. Even the hickory shad, supposedly, the guy I was just talking to on the way out, or he was on his way out, said the hickories are pretty full swing in here right now. So we're gonna have some options, but my main target is crappie. So we're gonna get down here, see what we can do. It's a good telltale sign. If you noticed, last time we were here, it was less than a month ago, and nothing was green at all. Just in a couple weeks, everything has completely bloomed and sprouted, turned green, and that's your green light to get down in there, because you know when everything starts budding and turning green fully, everything starts moving and running. So without further ado, let's get down to the water. Jeez, this wind is absolutely terrible. I mean, it is blowing. It's like 20-mile-an-hour gusts. Whew. Hopefully it doesn't affect the fishing too bad, but it probably will, so we'll see. The water is super dirty and high. Last time I was here it was crystal clear. Now it's about 2 inches of visibility. That's interesting. I just talked to a guy who I run into all the time up here, and he said he saw snakeheads in here this morning. So hopefully, well, I got live minnows, I might hook into one, catch my first snakehead. That would be great. I see some shad breaking, and this wind is absolutely terrible. It makes it super uncomfortable. Man, look at the freaking hickory shad. A hickory shad jumping like crazy in here. If I don't get anything on these minnows, I might switch up and target them. Here's a bite, here's a bite. There we go, fish on, fish on. Fish on, what do we got? What are we working with? Big yellow perch. Nice yellow perch. Big old keeper yellow perch. I'm not planning on keeping anything today though, so I'm gonna let him go. That's crazy. These big perch generally don't hang in here this long. That is a nice yellow perch right there. And that is a good quality fish. See ya, beautiful. Alright. Jeez, splashed me all on my face and stuff. Man, it'd be cool to catch yellow perch, white perch, and crappie in the same day. I don't think I've ever done that. There's a fish. Smaller perch. Not quite as big as that first one. And not what I'm after. fish. And I'm on a stick, but I still got the fish. What is that? What is that? Oh, nice white perch. Beautiful. Alright, something a little different. Beautiful. Nice white perch there. All we need now is a crappie and a hickory. And we'll hit the little quadruple slam here. I guess I should start keeping these, but we're gonna let that guy go. I'm not gonna keep anything today. I'll keep them tomorrow when I'm more prepared. Get a good, effective bite. More productive. Better chance of catching a good enough amount of fish to take home and cook up. There's the fish. Alright, got him. Another yellow perch. Come on, crappie, where you at? There's a keeper, but it's skinny. Swing him in. Alrighty, Mr. Perch. Oh, he's been caught before. Big old hole in his mouth. See ya. Come on, take him. He's got him, he's got him. Boom, fish on. What are you? What are you? Another perch. Come on, yellow perch. Leave me alone. Where the crappie at? Ah. It's fun and all, but you're not what I'm after, bruh. Don't tell the crappie to come on. But the second it hit the water, he smoked it that time. All right, he's got one. I got one, I mean. He's got it. He's got the minnow. There he is. There he is. What are you? What are you? What are you? White perch. Pretty white perch. All right. That's cool. Dang, at this rate, I really could have started keeping, but like I said, I'll just wait till tomorrow for that. Beautiful white perch. Plenty big enough to keep. I mean, not huge, but so yeah, definitely big enough to eat. It is loaded in here, every cast. Another fish one right there. What are you? What are you? Oh, that's a nice white perch. That is a real nice white perch right there. Oh, swinging, man. Hey. Let's get this hook out. Ooh, that's a fat boy. Look at him. Look at him. Beautiful. I really should start keeping these. I'm gonna come tomorrow when they're all gonna be gone or something. But I vowed to catch and release, so that is what I must do for today. But tomorrow you will suffer the wrath of me. I'm catching plenty of food, free food, and I'm just throwing it away. Another fish, got it right now. Got him. Yellow perch. Oh, got off. Quick release. I didn't want you anyway, pal. I didn't want you anyway. Riding on a horse, you can keep your Porsche. Fish on. Fish on. What are you? Crappie! Yes! Yes! I did it! I did it, mama! Mama! No! Come back! No! Ah! Ah! No! Ah! He got off. Son of a... God! That is frustrating. Crappie are 100% in here. Oh, I got another fish right here. Fish on. Fish on. What are you? What are you? Another crappie. Another crappie. Yes. 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 Next cast. Very next cast. Get in here. Get in here, you flippity floppity little panfish. Come here to Papa. Yes. That's a nice one too. Man. Slab crappie. Woo-wee. Yes! Ah! So happy. Good God, I'm happy. This is what I've been waiting for right here. And you probably are gonna think I'm absolutely crazy because I'm saying bye to this guy. See ya! I'll come back and catch him to keep him tomorrow. For today, he gets to live. Yes! There's one good perk of fishing in terrible conditions. Take a look around me. Do you see anybody else? Because I don't. Most of the people were getting a couple here and there. I seen one guy, he had a whole bunch, and he was also using live minnows with a nice little light finesse setup, just like I got. But everybody else using the artificials, like a little jig under a bobber, they ain't doing diddly squat. And I'm in here catching them every single cast. And everybody's leaving because they're not catching enough. And the conditions are unbearable, almost with this wind. So nobody wants to, you know, fish through it. It's not worth it if you ain't catching much. But here I am doing what I always do. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but this guy's a beast. Oh, fishing gods, rain down on me with your splendor. Help me catch a giant paper mouth. Okay, well, I just broke off on something. I'm guessing it was a pickerel because it took it, swam off with it super hard. I set the hook and that was that. But if I see my bobber come back up, I can try to get it. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Well guys, I don't know if you can see it, but right there is my bobber with the fish still attached to it. He's actually coming pretty close. If he gets close enough for me to reach the line with the rod, I'm gonna go for it. Actually, I need a big stick and I can reach out and I'll get the line tangled up in the limb and then I will get him in. I don't only want to get this just because it's cool as hell to do if I do it, but also to save this fish because it's gonna die. Obviously, it has the minnow in its freaking mouth. And plus I can get my hook and my bobber back. I mean, there's no reason really not to do this right now. I could just be selfish and keep fishing, but half selfish and half ethical conservationist in me wants to do this instead. Must be a pretty decent fish to just be holding it down like that. Well, I know it wasn't a pickerel now because it didn't break off with the hook. It broke off with my bobber for some reason when I set the hook. But either way, I'm guessing it's a pretty decent fish for it to snap it, or maybe, I don't know what happened. There was just a weak spot in my line. I'm really not sure at this point. Oh, there it is over there. I see it, I see it, I see it. How do I get to it over there though? That's the question. He might come close enough right here where I hooked him. I'm really curious as to what this fish even is, honestly. But as you can see, I got like a 12-foot stick now, so there's no reason I shouldn't get this fish. I just gotta wrap it around the bobber real quick before he starts diving. There he is. What was that? No, the fish broke me off and I was trying to get it, but now the bobber just popped loose just now, so I almost had it. Well, at least I got my bobber back out of all that. Yeah, I could see the bobber. It was the fish was still attached. He was swimming all over the place in here, and he finally got close enough for me to grab him with the stick, but when I did, the bobber just popped off. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a fish, and it's a big yellow perch. Swinging man. Oh, he's not that big. It would have really been great to get my bobber back and my hook and the fish, whatever took it, but Unfortunately, for some reason, as you guys saw, or as soon as I put the stick in there, I wrapped it around, but somehow that popped the line and the fish off of the bobber. So I got the bobber back, but not the rest. Oh well, I tried. That'll be that for today. So yeah, until next time, which will be tomorrow, get out there, enjoy the outdoors. Peace. That's a big pickerel there. Last fish of the day is gonna be a nice pickerel. A really nice pickerel. I'm gonna net this boy. And that, people, is why you don't lip a pickerel. I got him right here. Until next time, get out there and enjoy the outdoors. I gotta go get some stitches.